Alright guys, we are back with round 3 Edison Format, but first I'm going to do a special promotion for this big Edison tournament hosted by my sponsor Epik Cards and Games on Saturday, November 8th at 2 p.m., $30 entry fee at the address is 734 East Pipeline Road, Hurst, Texas. First place gets a Steam Deck, second place gets a mod played Ultra Cal Sorcerer, third place gets a lightly played DT Brio, and fourth place gets a lightly played Ultimate Miracle Fusion. Hope to see some of you guys there, and I will be filming this tournament and uploading it on the channel, so let's get back to round 3 between the Sheriff Los on the left playing his signature Machina Quickdraw deck versus Edwin. I can't remember what deck Edwin's playing. I think he's playing Vayu. This one was 3 ounces Swiss, cut to top 8. Both these guys are X1, so winner here is guaranteed a spot in top 8. Loser still has a chance depending on tiebreakers. So yeah, Los goes Titanium, sets a back row, and passes. Now Edwin activates Charge, mills Caius. So Edwin is on the standard Vayu deck. Searches Raikou. Mills 3 darks, but there's one of his bombs already gone. This is why some people prefer the Nitro Vayu deck, because Edwin just got rid of one of his bombs. I haven't played the Nitro Vayu deck myself, so I really can't say which version is better. At least not yet. So here, Los tributes the second Lone Fire for Dandelion. So here we have another game where Los did not draw the Titanium. All right, so pass to Edwin. Now, who do I want to see win this match? I'm going to root for the Sheriff. He's just playing the more interesting deck. Whereas Edwin is just another Vayu deck. Come on, we're all sick. I think everyone's sick and tired of Vayu Turbo. It's won too much, man. It's won too much the past, like, 2 years. So, all right. Heck, Edwin himself has already won with this deck. Edwin this year has 3 wins on the channel. 2 in Edison and 1 in Hat. Here comes good old wind control, which, I mean, Los is just going to negate it with Titanium. Yep. Not looking good for our boy Edwin. He summons Gale, runs over the token. And here comes Mirror Force. Oof. Yeah, it can be hard when me being a Vayu player, I've struggled against Amaryllis. Now Los is not playing an Amaryllis deck, but I think Los has a good matchup against Vayu with this Machina Quickdraw deck, because Vayu struggles to deal with the Machina part of the deck and the Titanium part of the deck. Because, like, I've faced Los at locals a few times playing this deck, and when I was on Vayu, I definitely lost way more. I don't even think I ever beat him when he was on this deck, when the few times I faced him. But with Black Wings, I had a much easier time, so yeah, I think I would say Los is slightly favored in this matchup. But at the same, I wouldn't say it's a huge favorite, because Vayu is just naturally a more consistent deck. So I would say it's maybe like 55-45 in Los's favor. All right, here comes Cyber Valley. Banish one of the tokens, draws 2. He has Quick Draw. Yeah, I mean, Los drew insane. So attack with Stardust, leaving him at 47. I don't see how Edwin wins this game. Especially with Dark Arm gone. He doesn't have return, so he would need, like... Yeah, I don't see how he wins. Edwin's taking a long time. What's going on, man? You got like 3 cards in hand? What does he have? Sirocco? I mean, you can't Black Rose him. Yeah, okay. He was just deciding whether or not he wanted to scoop. So Edwin scoops. So Los 1 win away from guaranteeing a spot in top 8. Now, this tournament was like right before I left to the LDS in California. No, it was like the week before. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm a little behind on the videos. Yeah, this was a week before. So Los with the orange gadget. Search Machina Fortress. Gear frame attack. And here comes D-Prison. D-Prison the gear frame. Passes to Edwin. Probably reading that Edwin set a Raikou turn 1. But if he did set a Raikou, wouldn't he Raikou the gear frame? Instead of D-Prison? Set. A second. Man, Lowe's draws those orange gadgets like it's his dang job. And the finals of the previous tournament, man, he kept drawing those orange gadgets. So, gear frame, attack, the original one, which is Plague, not Raikou. Yeah, a lot of people like to set Plague turn 1. I hardly ever make that play. Because I want to normal summon the Plague. Alright, Shimi Vayu for Sirocco. Yeah, I hardly ever make that play. Or like I'll see people set Necrogardna. Alright, so yeah, this... Usually Crow kind of sucks when you're getting deck dev. Most of the time you Crow the Sirocco, but here it's actually pretty good. Because he's going to be able to Crow either the Plague or the Vayu. Now, as far as deck dev against Los's deck, I think he like prepares for it when he side decks. It's not. I don't think it's that great against his deck. You'll get like, look here. You hit no cards except the Crow that he chained anyway. So yeah, I'm not sure how good deck dev is against Los's deck. He's prepared for it. Here comes Future Fusion. Now, if he wasn't prepared for it, then yeah, I would say it's pretty good. Like game 1, it's probably insane against him. But game 2 and 3, he probably cuts down to where like even if you do deck dev him, he's not gonna get blown out by it. You'll probably hit like a few cards, probably like two at most. I'm trying to think what the targets are, like Dandelion, Debris Dragon. So maybe he sides out like a Debris Dragon. So you probably hit like 2 Lone Fires, 2 Debris Dragons. I'm trying to think of what else. 2 Debris, 2 Dandy. So there's only like 6 targets. Anyway, here comes Arm Wing, run over the gear frame for 500. Set 1. Yeah, see? But I get people's argument for DD Crow against Vayu Turbo is they side in DD Crow because they want to draw it so that they don't get like turn 1 deck dev'd. Anyway, here he bottoms the Fortress, Lowe's pitches Force, attacks over Armed Wing for 200. Yeah, see that deck dev. The only thing it hit was the Crow. Now it attacks him for 25. How does Edwin win? You know what? There's one way he could win. If he has Return and double Sirocco Pump, then that's game. If he has another Sirocco. Yeah, this is why Return just steals games. I don't know. I've done it a lot of times. I guess I'll tell a quick story. It's happened to me twice. I remember I was at the PPG in Fort Worth when I went 9-0. I faced a guy from Cali. I think his name is Ruben Santana. I think that's his name. And I only beat him because of Return. Like, he was cooking me game 3. And he actually had a Gores in his hand. But I, like, flipped Return. And, like, I think I double pumped. And he had, like, a monster on the board. And I was able to win. Like, I stole that game. Another time, another good example was I think I was playing against Robert Scarpelli at Indy. He's one of the guys. He got second place with the Nitro Vayu deck at Chicago a few months ago. He was, again, he was cooking me with Frog Hero. Both guys were playing Frog Hero, and I just stole the game with Return because of a double pump. Yeah, that's like Return is so broken. It's one of the reasons why Vayu wins a lot, because of Return. Like this past weekend, I went up in California. Yeah, I'm telling stories because Edwin's taking a long time to make this play. See, me, if he has another Sirocco, it looks like game, but he might not have it. Okay, he probably doesn't have it, so he's probably going to Black Rose him. Get a Vayu in the graveyard. Yeah, but I'll finish the story. Me versus Cam, we faced, and in game 3, he beat me with return. All right, so here comes Vayu, bring out Armor Master. Ooh, the Chibi Gores and the Tom Brady token. Yeah, not looking good for our boy Edwin. Tribute for Caius, target the Chibi Gores. But now he can run over the Caius with oh, Dark Arm. I mean, he knows all of Los's cards, right? Deck dev's over now. Pot. So he forced to leave the. He's gonna leave the Dandelion and not the Fortress. Yeah, if you kept. See, I don't remember what was in Los's hand from the deck dev, so maybe we can see his hand while he shuffles. So he draws into 4. Yep, Dandelion in the graveyard. All right, set. Now, Los plays Regeki Break and Karma Cut, so... Yep, Dark Armed effect. Pop. Sets the Bluffed Avarice. I'll go for game. Come on, go for game. Oh, he didn't go for game. Oh, he would have got punished by Dandelion. Oh, man, I would have went for it, though. That's just me. Summon Debris Dragon, and here comes Oppression. Oof. Clutch Oppression right there. Los picks up his cards. Yeah, I feel like Edwin stole that game. He did. It was return into dad into Oppression. But you saw the return kind of made the Dark Arm live, right? Yeah, that was a crazy game. So Edwin forces the third game. So Los goes first, game 3. Gear Frame into Fortress. Is Los going to set? So he decides to set 1. He has, like, I think, Mirror Force Dust. Oh, I think he has a Solemn, too. So he has the Gear Frame attack. Okay, so he kept Dust in his hand, but that's all I can see. All right, he drew Force. Set Dust, probably. Okay, no, he doesn't have Solemn. I think he has... He might have Solemn, but I know he has a Dust Tornado set. And another back row. So Gale attack. He just drew Brain Control. Oh, Los drew the Titanial. Okay, so this is one game where he drew the Titanial. But like, it's gonna happen. But I just think people exaggerate how much they really draw the one brick. I think Los was drawing it like a little bit more than he's supposed to. When I kept track of the numbers, he was drawing it like 18% of the time. But I think if you play like 100 matches, it'll even out to where like he won't see it that much. All right, Gale attack. Set 1. He drew Debris Dragon. $37 to 8K. Gale attack into Debris, but then main phase 2 you can half it. Yep. Los drew Prison. Set Prison. So Gale attack. He is forced to deprison. Icarus, no? Some people like Icarus, even in the standard value deck. I've played it myself. But it was in the... When you're playing like the Raikou Hamster version, the card is just... It's okay. All right, so Arma Senbeiyu, Los just drew Plasma. Bad draw right here. So we know Los has Dust. Set a third back row. Flip Summon Vayu, Arma attack, the half Debris. Attack for 800. So Los taking up quite a bit of damage. He's at 29. Los drew Alias. Los is drawn pretty bad. He's like all monsters in his hand. Normal summons Alias. Doesn't attack. Edwin sets a 4th back row, switches Vayu to defense, and Los drew Scapegoat. Okay, so now his Plasma is live. But he's choosing not to attack with the Alias. I'm wondering why, because it looks like his hand is bad. Yeah, because he's just passing. He's got like Debris, Force, Fortress. Oh, he drew Heavy. Okay, so let's see Los's hand. It is Fortress. Okay, so now he decides to attack. Here comes the Deep Prison. Pitch, Force for Fortress. So I guess he only had 2 machines, and here comes Torrential, leaving Edwin with only 2 back rows. Los has Heavy, Debris, Titanial, Plasma. I think that's his hand. Heavy, Debris, Titanial, Plasma. Dust Tornado, Heavy Storm. Here comes good old Kaiku. This was not a exciting 3rd game so far. Here comes the Mirror Force. The 2nd game was a good game, though. Okay, so he's going to crow him. Does he have Dad? Oh. Why'd he crow him? Okay, he's just preemptively crowing. Okay, yeah, he's just preemptively crowing so that he can't pitch Force for Fortress. Yeah, whenever I played Machina Quickdraw, because like you see, I don't think Los drew Gear Frame this game. It was hard for me to win. That's one of the reasons why I stopped playing the deck. I mean, he did draw 1. Yeah, he did draw 1, but you got to see multiple. It's like the best card in the deck. Or you have to see Lone Fire. Right, here comes Greffer from Edwin. Greffer pitched the Gores. See, so I don't like Gores sometimes. It like doesn't help you advance your game stage, just sitting there in your hand. That's why sometimes I don't play it. I think I was playing yesterday and I was telling Josh, I was like, man, this is why I don't like Gores, man. Oppression, Chain Dust. So you go Scapegoat, Chain Oppression, Chain Dust Tornado. Yeah, Los held that dust. I believe Los is about to get some new GOAT tokens. We'll see when he debuts them on the channel. All right. He must have Deck Dev. Deck Dev is going to cook Los because he's going to get rid of all the Scapegoat tokens. Let's see. Yeah, here comes the Deck Dev. So he gets rid of the Debris Dragon, all the tokens, and leaves Los with pretty much nothing. Yeah, because of that crow on the Fortress. Yeah, his hand is Heavy, Dust, Plasma, Titanial, Force. Here comes Heavy. Gets rid of Mirror Force in return. Los's Bluffed Avarice. Yeah, so Titanial, Plasma, Force is his hand. He's an MST, the D Prison. Tribute for Caius. Get rid of the Dust. And then Vayu should be game. Yep, that is game. So Edwin pulls out the 3rd game and Legacy 2-0s the Sheriff and guarantees his spot in top 8. Now, luckily for Los, he did have the tiebreakers and he did sneak into top 8. He will be returning. I just don't remember when. Actually, we had 2x2s that snuck in. Freaky Z and Los. Let me see who's going to play in the next 3 videos. Okay, Los is not going to come back for top 8. Okay, so Los will be back for the semifinals. Now, as far as Edwin, I think Edwin either lost in top 8 or... Yeah, Edwin won't be returning. He either lost in top 8 or the semifinals. I can't remember, but Los will be returning for the semifinals. But first, we got a top 8 match coming up. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please consider joining our members only. I'm uploading Worldly content, only $2.99 a month, featuring myself, the Sheriff, the Tire King Javi, Ryanide, Wizop817, Adrian, and 2-time YCS winner Cam the Man. Also, I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epik Cards and Games. Those links will be in the description. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.